Now, while that example focuses on a unique type of transition, most of your transitions are going to take you from one state to another. And in that process, you're often going to acquire something on the other side of that transition. It may be a degree, it may be a title, it may be a higher salary, or it may be some privilege. Oh, snap, here we go. Commencement speaker's about to break down white privilege. It's going to be real. And while racial and gender and body privilege are unique in that they can be assessed by appearance alone, the truth is that we all need to have an ear to listen when we talk about the role of privilege in shaping experiences in this country. Keep in mind that in addition to my being black, you are looking at a young, cisgendered, heterosexual, non-disabled Christian American man with 2 professional degrees who grew up in a 2-parent household. There's a lot of privilege that I have to be aware of. So for the purposes of this morning, let's operate on the premise that privilege is privilege, and you will acquire your newest form of privilege in just a few hours. You're going to have the privilege that comes with being a college graduate. And I know you're looking at me like, I got the privilege of these loans. You might even balk at my use of the term privilege because of how hard you worked to earn it, and I get that. But the truth is that the privilege that comes with being a college graduate, it plays out in a lot of unexpected places. After all, only 31% of adults over the age of 25 have a bachelor's degree. That's less than 1 in 3. And compared to a high school graduate, you're half as likely to be unemployed, and you're going to earn about $22,000 more per year, an income gap that's actually going to grow with time. In a couple of hours, you're going to become 11% more likely to own a home, and you're actually going to gain 6 additional years of life expectancy compared to a high school graduate. The privilege that I'm describing with regard to your identity as newly minted college graduates is that society gives you an outsized benefit for that status. More than that, it gives you that benefit often at the expense of someone else's opportunity or well-being, and cycles continue. So in this transitional period, in this last phase of your rite of passage, in the midst of your liminality, what will you do? What transformational energy will you harness? What commitments to yourself will you make as you learn from your past and look to your future? Will you be willing to set aside your newest privilege and instead stand up, speak out, and commit yourself to prioritizing equality and justice? The choice will always be yours, but how will you act? Who will you be?